Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you where to get the prawn suit. Yeah, prawn suit is an essential item in the game and isn't too hard to get, to be honest. So you're going to need these things, which are shown on screen now. And we're heading to the front of the Aurora. Now beware, there is a Reaper Leviathan, but I'm going to show you exactly how to avoid it, and it's extremely easy. So to start off with, we're going to be going to the middle of the ship. So just on the outside towards the middle, so don't go towards the back and don't go straight towards the front, because both of those will lead you in dangerous Reaper Leviathan territory, which we don't want. So we're going to head towards the middle of the ship. Once the water gets a bit more murky, you know you're in the right area. And now once you head towards the middle, we're now going to head towards up the front. So just stick to the ship's edge, like the side of the ship, and continue going forwards. Now you can do this with a sea glide. I'm just doing it with a sea moth for speed purposes, but you're probably honestly going to want a sea moth anyways. So once you start kind of getting into more open water now here, you will might run into a Reaper Leviathan. Sometimes it can come a bit further up, but as I said, if you just stick to the ship's edge, you'll be okay. But don't go any further past the ship, because you will run into a Reaper. So now you can exit out on top of the ship there, and make your way up.
Warning, ship's structural integrity is low.
So there's nothing that can attack you on top of the ship except from these crab things here. So don't worry about those. But just continue your way up the ship, up the ramps.
Caution. Scans show the digestive tracts of nearby life forms.
And when you get up to the top, you have to take this like little ramp around, and we will find the entrance to the Aurora. So there is a fire extinguisher on the ground, so if you haven't brought any, then this is a great way to get one. But I do recommend just grabbing some anyways, just bringing your own, because there is a lot of fire. So we can now go either left or right, and there's a propulsion cannon fragment there if you don't already have them. So when we go down here, you're going to need to use your propulsion cannon to get past. But for now, we're just going to head towards the other way, towards administration, the other room. So we also need to use a fire extinguisher to get past this room as well. So make sure you go and do that. So now when we get in this room, there'll be a PDA that you can download.
Integrating new PDA
along
data.
with one on the desk, which is going to be really important for later, so make sure to pick that up. So now we're gonna go left towards the cargo bay 3. Make sure you get your propulsion cannon for this, and we're just gonna head down so you can move them out of the way that way and jump on through. So there's a lot of crates on the Aurora, which I recommend using. And now you're going to see that we need a code. So to get this code, open your inventory, go to data bank, data downloads, then go to codes and clues, go to notes to self, and you can see 1454 is the code for the cargo bay. So now we can go back towards the door and enter in that code. As you can see, it opens up, and now we can walk through it. So we're going to come into this very destroyed room. Just make your way down, don't worry. You can scan these floodlights, which might be nice for your base as well. But you know, those are there if you need them. There's more PDAs on the ground that you might want to grab. And now we're going to be heading down this ramp here and into the water.
EDA data.
So just jump in the water, and you can see there's the Seamoth Bay drive room. And we're actually not going to go either that way. We're going to go towards the Prawn Suit Bay, which is the left one. So now we're going to need to use a laser cutter to open this door. Once you use that, you can see that there are PDAs that you can pick up here, some batteries on the ground, all that. And just going to want to heat up this doorway here. You're going to need a repair tool to repair this door. So sadly I lost the footage, but as you can see, we're now in the Prawn Suit Bay, and there's going to be prawn suits literally everywhere. I've already scanned them, but as you can see, prawn suits in all of these. And there's even a prawn suit up in the air that you can grab for your 4th one. So once you enter this room, there'll be heaps of prawn suits. So I want to say thank you for watching, subscribe if this helped you, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.